Varn was always a rather nice fellow. Prometheus did not wish any umbrage upon him. He thought it was just some big prank going on. Visitors having some problem with some kind of monster siege. But to see the entire town they had just visited days ago empty, save for some Spriggans that moved in. Where did everybody go? If this was a problem that could befall his neighbors, it could just as easily happen to his own kingdom. He would have to look into this further. Looks like his stay away from the capital is going to be rather extended. Hello, welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker with me, Bulette McGammar. Given that we have no real clues as to where we're supposed to go for this kind of section of the story that we got going on, we literally just have to explore. And you know what? I'm fine with that. So we see a couple of places on the map that we're able to go to. So I'm going to try and make my way over to those locations.
I need to catch my breath.
Everyone is tired. Except for the people who can't be tired. Shallow Gulch. Okay. While traveling through the hills of Nomen, we noticed something worrisome. Crows circled the sky, much as they do upon spying a corpse to feast upon. More ominous yet, clouds of smoke trailed the sky as well. After noticing that, the stealth check is harder, but it's still really easy for us. Approach carefully, trying not to reveal ourselves. We soon saw what attracted the crows. A dead horse lay in the ditch, one leg missing and its carcass already picked by scavengers. Near the horse was what we were looking for, was the corpse of a former rider, a young man clad only in undergarments. The smoke was coming from a bonfire, around which goblins were roasting a horse leg. It seemed their hunger was stronger than their fear of the animals. Other goblins were busy rummaging around the clothes of the deceased man and taking whatever choice bits they could find. One goblin was strutting around wearing a beret with a feather, another a velvet jacket, and the other two goblins each wearing a single boot. We're in the midst of a tug-of-war with the dead man's trousers. When we saw this, we bared our weapons and menacingly demanded an explanation. Realizing we weren't in a playful mood, the goblins grew defensive, almost pleading.
It's not us. We not killed no one. You're already dead.
The goblins' words tumbled over each other in their haste to exonerate themselves, but they seemed to be sincere.
Horse threw him. Nasty thing. Broke his neck. Horse killed him. We not even tried eating him.
After hearing their story, we let the goblins go without warning. Before that, we made sure to reclaim everything they'd taken from the deceased, including a hefty coin pouch. Alas, this backwater coin proved to be of little use. Alas, the body laid before us belonged to none other than to Omen Hanvaki, a noble from Galton, and whose brother begged us to look for him. A letter in his jacket pocket, yellowed with age, confirmed his identity. It was signed Matthew Hanvaki, a relative. All we could do was take the tragic news back to his brother. Ah, bad end. Well, looks like my initial supposition was right. He just fell afoul on the way there. Oh, a problem we can solve. Go, Lindsay, go! Even better, it looks like you're going to get done at around the same time that everybody else gets done. Nice! That just works. Real glad that we have that aviary. Okay, so that wasn't the right way to go. And it looks like I didn't really uncover any other locations while I was out here. Let's make our way down to the Rotten Cave. So 13 hours back in the other direction. Yep, mountains. Because our strength is fairly high, even in spite of all this armor, like, we're only at a medium load in spite of everybody being fatigued. Nevertheless, I do think that I will rest once I get here. I think it's better that we rest inside the map. I think it only matters for the sake of maybe getting, like, potential dialogue with NPCs, like your traveling companions. If you're playing a character that's actively trying to romance somebody, I'm pretty sure you have to do a lot of these. Like resting on the field somewhere. Not the world map.
I'm hungry. When we
Where are we?
Share your will.
Ah, the very bottom. Can we... I cannot fit it down
I
here.
will grant your request.
Okay, we'll rest as soon as I'm able then. Fortunately, we have a Smilodon. Okay, I don't like those fireflies. Okay. Looks safe so far. Most unusual. Usually we find like a lootable or a creature by now. Oh, this is not a good place to rest. Or maybe we can rest inside the cave. Once we get everybody up to the cave. Ah. No, we absolutely can't rest right now. Okay. So this is going to be a rough fight, simply because
Confide in me.
I refuse to rest outside on the world map. So first we delay the poison.
Ready for anything.
Gotta give us a little bit of a combat edge. Okay. That's a good start.
I am ready.
That'll get us going.
Speak.
Give us a nice bless too. Why not? Why not?
I'm glad you called.
And then we'll start up with a fully charged explosion.
Give them what they deserve.
That's what they deserve. Alright, go Jathal. Go me. Can I just... yeah. I don't want to move. I want 5 foot up. I can't 5 foot in the direction I need to go. Perfect. Alright, well, 2 it is. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like to see them stunned. That means that they're vulnerable too. Yes. You can't charge, but you do have a lot of move. We've got plenty of spells. Magic missile. That takes care of that.
Advance.
I really like that I gave her the cape that gives like the extra cold damage on the bite. Okay. So we cleared out these guys. Now we should be able to rest. Perfect. Okay. We want to use rations. We don't want to cook. Octavia is the best person in the party at stealth. Wait, hold on. I can do this. If it means avoiding an encounter in the night, then it's worth changing out my ring to be able to do that. Yeah, we have a chameleon ring, right? Do I have it on somebody right now? I don't think I do. Ah, you have the stealth ring. Fair enough. So, you do the stealth thing. You're slightly better at it. That's fine. Who has the best perception of the party? Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. And then... who do we want to have for this? No. Looks like nobody has a good special for me to be able to have as a passive. If only everybody could have Jubilaw's special save an hour thing. That would be great. Unfortunately, we don't live in that kind of time.
You must think yourself a saint. It's ridiculous how meticulous
meticulous you are about your vows and observations. Is there nothing else in your life?
Yes, Jathal. I live to serve Sarenrae and those who need my help. And what do you live for? Or better yet, why do you persist in your unlife?
I feel like those two will just never agree.
That is not far.
Nicely rested. Let the game do a nice autosave there. Daytime now. It's good to be able to go around the map at full speed. Doesn't look like I missed any lootables or anything like that. What a weird map. Just a long, winding path to caves.
All according to plan.
Oh, what's in Top Cave? Oh. Okay, alright, we got a bit of a bloom thing going on. Alright. Alright. This is not the first time that we've seen a random portal to the first world. You know, where does this portal take us? You know what, let's do it. Let's do it. This just keeps happening. Ah! Okay, alright. It's getting disgustingly humid. Alright, so, everybody's currently suffering from storm. Slows down movement by half. Alright, nevertheless, that lightning came down nearby. I think it's time for resist energy. Let's resist electricity first. And while that's going out,
Your desire.
you can give yourself a couple of defensive spells, and you can throw out a this.
No
And you can
mistakes.
throw out one of these. Yep, looks like I got zapped by a random thunderbolt. That's good, that's fun. Love that. Love that for me. Okay, how about... As long as I'm using my buffs, let's use all the buffs. Delay poison. I got zapped by lightning again just there. Oh, good. Oh, good. Had to make a concentration check. Okay, alright, so... That's fun. Alright.
You have my
So you're buffed by a shield. Okay. Let's give you a blur as well. Alright. I think we're pretty sufficiently buffed. I don't like the speed that we're going here. Don't like that we're getting constantly zapped by lightning. Yep, it's not fun. I don't think I want to spend a lot of time here. Okay, that's a tree. Okay, where am I allowed to... Okay, so it looks like this ravine is slightly less deep on this side. We're gonna fight a shambling mound. A thunder vine. Okay, so a sonic shambling mound. That's fun. We're just getting randomly struck by lightning. That's... I hate this. I hate this for me. Let's do this much. Okay. Open the best way that we possibly can. Charge up. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, good. Concealment. Right, yeah. Okay. And our movement speed is half, so it's going to take us some time to get over there. Probably should have buffed with the haste. Did I prepare a haste? No, I prepared a slow. Probably should have used the haste, what with the speed being halved and all. That'll help. Okay, what kind of spells do we got here? Honestly, I think buffing the Smilodon's damage is gonna be a most reliable thing. What with this ranged accuracy penalty and everything. Oh, yes. Poisonous aura. Good thing we were delaying the poison. Yes, damage reduction. Good.
Onward.
Hate that for me. Alright, let's see if... Okay, I can't reliably hit this thing. I can't reliably hit this thing with what I was doing there. So let's try hitting it with area damage. That'll get through the concealment at least. You don't try it. Scorching Ray. Okay, 2 of them got in. It looks like it has some regeneration. That's fun. Good for you. Above our hit chance.
Let's try this way.
Yep. How about we just not miss? Ah, it has spell resistance. It resisted 1. Good. Love to see that for me.
Bring it!
Okay, and now we get... Good. Anything on his body? No, nothing? Okay. Okay, there's the exit. But there's also a great big lootable thing on the left. Alright, we'll pick this up and then we'll leave. This area is awful. Bracer armor 4. Menace Storm. Thundering Menace Storm finesse wielding. Sonic resist 10. Alright, well, I mean, that's not the worst. Alright, this area looks a little bit calmer. Any invisible Dwemer cats? Any weird lootable things on the edge? No? Okay. Fine. I guess it's just another one of those areas on the map that just has one thing to kill.
What a surprise.
Never mind, I took a portal to another section of the... Okay. Get in there. Ah! Okay, we're gonna make our way around to that.
I did as you asked.
All according to plan.
Uh-huh. We're still buffed with haste, but, like, I'd rather waste the haste
Done
and deal with the
done.
traps.
How curious.
Oh! Almost walked into it again.
I did as you asked.
And it looks like... Oakenhide. Poisonous manticore-like treant. Okay, that's... I don't want to take too much time charging up on this one.
I wish there was another way.
Good! Knocked it down. And there was another poisonous primal manticore on the right. Alright, I'll have a Miri and the Smilodon go for that one. Hit the concealment there. Let's see if I can stun it. Looked like it was successful to me.
Tear them apart!
Buff the cat. Let's use another Scorching Ray. No, I can't get up enough. You.
Wretched thing.
Carve into it. Good crit there. Did it? How much did that do? Was that a good scythe crit? It's focusing on the knowledge checks. It's focusing on knowledge. I want to see that damage. 92 damage. It got reduced too. Wow. Wow. I love scythes. Scythes are great. Imagine if I had Vital Strike. You know, I might just get that feat line for her. I don't think Vital Strike's extra damage gets multiplied on the crit. But you know what? That still would make it higher than what that hit for.
Time.
That could be fun. Big number. We like seeing big number.
Follow my lead.
What a surprise.
What's that?
More traps? Sure. Traps are an opportunity for me to gain experience.
I did as you asked.
Yeah, that chicory check, I rolled... I have a plus 32 to get these, and these are DC 30. So I rolled a 20, but I didn't need to. I could have rolled a 1 and still got it. Feels great.
Far.
Feels great. Alright, so we have a portal at the other end now. Oh, this is a long passage. And this is just, okay, this one's just out open in the world. Alright, fair enough. Where's this go? Wait, we're back at the world map. Wait, this... What happened here? Ah. Well. It looks like Rotten Cave and Crooked Teeth up here are connected in a portal, so you can save a lot of time traveling between two by going through the first world for a little bit. That probably took us, like, aside from sleeping, the 2 hours just to travel it? Maybe not even that? Unfortunately, I don't want to be exploring the map up there. I want to be exploring the map down where I was, because I know there's lots of points down there. So I am going to go back through. So sorry for the double content, but that's... They designed this area weird, okay? I don't know... Like, maybe you're supposed to come out from the top and work your way down? But this is just the way I did it, so whatever. This is what we got. This is what we got. I suppose I could cast more haste. And get through this faster. I feel like haste is a powerful weapon, and I don't like using it just for the sake of travel. That said, I did initially cast haste for the sake of travel, so I guess I'm a hypocrite. Oh no, this is back at the stormy area, isn't it? Oh, we're going back to the stormy area. I think we're still under the effect of the protection spell, though. We'll be fine. Yeah. Who's... It's raining again. Oh, how I have the unforgettable sensation of wet clothes sticking to my back. Ugh. Yeah. I'm glad every character has a reaction to this, though. Wonder why the river's that color on the map. Yeah, I don't like that. The camera shake even affect you when you're looking at the map? Yeah, that's awful. As long as we have characters that are faster than others. Is there anything down this corner of the map? Signs point to no. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Yeah, some maps are oddly barren. If they really wanted to, they could have stuck some more first world fruit here, or another pack of spiders, or... Interesting looking map, oddly empty. Uh-huh. I love randomly getting struck by lightning.
Follow my lead.
Every time I see a loading screen like this, that takes this long to load an area that I was just at. I wonder if there's a way that I could speed that up. There probably is a tool for that. There probably is a mod. But natively, this is how it is. Oh boy, now for my other favorite thing, climbing back down the mountain. It would be nice if there were locations along the mountain be like, make a mobility check here to jump down. Wait, hold on. We didn't check this corner of the map. There could be something. No. Oh well, I thought it was worth checking. Didn't take that much time. And now I know. Imagine for a moment if you didn't look in an area like that and it was like, oh, no, you lost one of the relics for the storyteller. You're not going to be able to build yourself an artifact now. That would feel really bad.
As it should be.
So I'd rather take a couple of extra seconds to be able to look in a random corner to not have to worry about trying to make my way back to some random place off on the edge of the world. Okay. Alright, is there any other places that we have? Alright, there's rest stop up there. Hold on. It's moving weird. It's moving real weird. Kellid Barbarian Camp. Okay, we're gonna make our way over there. We're gonna make our way over there. There's also these other places down here that I guess I could try to get to. But it all looks like it's going to the right. Does up take me to this location? Yeah. Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes. Oh boy, another crypt. Well, I guess that's what Sepulchre means. This could be fun. Wonder if it's going to be a tiny little thing that just has like one sarcophagus in it and... Oh, it's a door. A massive stone door blocks the entrance. It has no knobs, buttons, or other signs of how to unlock it. However, a thick patch of moss has been scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Search a way to unlock the door. You can't find any physical mechanisms. It seems the door must be opened through some magical means. Use detect magic. The door radiates a faint transmutation aura. Well, we have a mirror in the party. Try to force the door. You barely scratch the door. You may as well have tried forcing your way through a rock face around it. You know, we are determined enough. We do have an adamantine weapon. Wait, no, we don't. I put it inside the chest back at home. Darn it! Oh, well.
That is not.
Guess we're not allowed to explore here yet. So how much time did we waste by coming here? Not much, I don't think. We had to take this path twice from the road, so... Let's see, it's now 5:31. 7:13. Okay, so we wasted about 3 hours. That feels bad. We have many options to go.
I need to catch my breath.
Ruined Tower. It's been a while since I saved. Let me drop a quick save here.
May we have a moment of respite?
The ruins of the tower loomed over the surrounding plains, like a tombstone so old that time had worn away the epitaph, as well as the language it had been written in. Each crumbling step of the giant stairway was as tall as a grown man's chest, and a huge portal where the door once stood was wide enough for our entire party to walk through. We decided to climb the tower. So there's gonna be other checks that aren't the athletics checks. So let's investigate this. I made a save before this. It was hard to imagine how tall the building must have been before the crumbling under its own weight. It's possible there was even the owners that even its owners would have towered above us had they still been around. Even so, by using the cracks and pits in the stone wall, an experienced climber could likely be able to scale the tower. Amiri spat her hands and swiftly decided to climb up to one of the higher ledges, while it remained to the second floor. There, the walls had deteriorated even further. They were covered by engravings, barely visible symbols of some ancient language. After catching her breath, she decided to... it has to be... Whoever makes the athletics check has to make the world check. I see. Yeah, she has no chance of succeeding here. Try to read the description. Yeah, she rolled a 12, but, like, there's no chance of her getting a 26. After removing the moss from the symbols engraved on stone, Amiri studied them carefully. Time had ravaged the symbols. Amiri couldn't even tell the inscriptions without fine netting at the cracks of what was covering the wall. With no hope of gleaning anything useful, she decided to climb even further. Climbing higher was no easy task. Amiri's fingers slipped on wet moss, and the rocks crumbled beneath her feet. Perched atop the shelf of the opposite wall, a large black raven watched Amiri's ascent intently. Get out of here, you! Clinging to the designs that were carved out of the wall, Amiri slowly began moving upwards. At last, she reached the top, an uneven slab that was left to the spire that once must have reached towards the lower clouds. Alas, there was no treasure to be found there, unless you were willing to count the magnificent view of the surrounding area. A fire flickered in the distance. Someone set up camp there. Finding out what she'd seen was to be enough, Amiri carefully descended, and after that we decided to turn away and leave. I want to try and get that knowledge check. So I need someone to climb who has the capacity for knowledge. Okay, alright, there's things I can do to try and help me with this. So, alright, let's look at our skills. So, Knowledge World. In our party, the people who are best at are Prometheus and Octavia. Octavia by just a little bit more. And when it comes to athletics, Prometheus is slightly better at it than Octavia. And that's because I'm using the athlete's gloves, which I just kind of slapped on because they were gloves, and I didn't have a lot of gloves. So, I think here's what we do. First, we get this on me. That will give me slightly more climb. They're both competence bonuses, so they don't stack. But this does help me with the Knowledge World check. So, what I can do from there is I can drink... Sort by name. Potions. We drink the heroism. And we drink... a bull strength. That'll help me climb. And we drink an owl's wisdom. No, it's an intelligence check. It's an intelligence check. It should be Eagle's Splendor. No, that's charisma. What is it? Fox's Cunning? It's Fox's Cunning. That'll help. A little bit. Sure. We'll also get slightly better at climbing if I take off my armor. Okay. So, quick save again.
May we have a moment of respite?
Okay, so 8 out of 23. Oh, but we're allowed to just keep retrying. Does this use time? What am I even rolling? I'm rolling a 4. Come on, Prometheus, get up there. Get up there, you can do it. I have faith in you. Oh, this is funny. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. How badly can I roll? Good. Finally, I rolled something higher. I rolled exactly what I needed. Okay. Alright. There's no way I'm going to be able to make this other athletics check. But I can try this knowledge check. Try to read the description. Yes. Prometheus eventually managed to determine that the large symbols must have been written in ancient Cyclopean language. Time has ravaged the symbols, leaving them fairly illegible, but he was able to make out a single word, Vorticai, after committing the word to memory. Okay, alright, so the Vorticai sure had an empire, and this is one of his towers. Okay. You know what, let's try... I failed. Reflex. Okay. And one final try. Failed. Well... Well, I think I got more experience the first time. We'll give it one more try. I don't think Prometheus has very good odds on that on the athletics check. I have to roll above a 15 twice. Let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's like a 25% chance. Here we go again. Same exact result as last time. One more try. One more try. We didn't even get any information from that. Amiri has no chance of making the knowledge check. 0. So it has to be Prometheus who tries to do this, right? It has to be. Same result. You know what? I think I'll pause it as I keep on trying it. I think I'll pause it as I keep on trying it. One moment. Let me just... Well, that took a while. But I got it done. I got all the things. And it turns out making the knowledge check is more experience than making the athletics check. Okay. Where were we again? Right, we're trying to make our way over here towards this Barrows camp, or Barbarian camp. But we also got this Blood Furrows on the way. So let's go check that out.
Why don't we set up camp?
No. No rest. Only adventure.
Okay, this is a weird looking map. Okay,
Ask.
let's fix everybody's fatigue. I feel like we just rested, but, you know.
Well,
You get yourself,
Confide in me.
and you get yourself.
Speak.
here I am. See.
And you get her.
Request.
You get us with one of these.
Time's not
You get
waiting.
us with one of these. And...
Something.
Try to
bothering
delay poison? Not yet. I don't see anything that looks vaguely poisonous here.
All according to
That's a dead horse. Okay. That's a hole in the ground. It looks like the horse fell while trying to climb the rock. It must have been terrified to attempt such a thing. Okay. Don't like the ground hole.
In due time.
Land sharks. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Ancient Bulette. It's already raging. Its worst save is will. So, let's try to get with something with a will save. Well, why no? How about confusion? How about we just... no. Down with you.
Tear them apart!
I die free.
Okay, Octavia's just dead. Alright, fair enough. I guess. Sure. Let's leave her on the ground so it stops going after her, I hope. Let's buff up the Smilodon. Sure. Go get him.
Unworthy.
Yeah, that's a land shark for you. Well, alright, she's alive. Good news. Alright, we try to skin it. It had an amulet on it. No wonder it was so strong. It had an amulet of Mighty Fist plus 3. Well, that solves that mystery. The barbarian seems to have died from massive blood loss. Horrible wounds cover his body, though his hand is still clutching his knife. Okay? Pick up your club. Durance. Plus 3 Grit Club grants the wielder immunity to shaken and sickened conditions. Okay, so he wasn't afraid as he died. Potion of Invisibility, Mastodon Meat. Belt of Physical Flow, Strength and Dex. No con, though. So who can benefit from Strength and Dex, but not con right now? I guess that's me. The horse's legs are covered with deep wounds. They seem to have bite marks. But the animal died by human hands. Its throat has been neatly slit. Okay, so it was wounded and they killed it to ease its suffering. The inscription on the stone is made with blood. The text says, "Running is no help. The grass betrays. Stay with me. Better die than become food for..." Huh. Well, let's look at this. We already know what makes these holes, but...
It is finished.
There's a deep hole in the ground, made recently. At the bottom, you can see a pile of bloody rags that look like the remnants of some barbarian's clothes. Yes, so they hide their prey, so that more people don't know that they're there. Alright, that tracks.
That is not far.
Alright, there's the map exit. What about this corner down here, though? We have to walk around. It's a bit of a ledge. Yeah, lots of bullet holes. Is that the joke with the name?
As it should be.
Okay, we got a suitcase down here. Broiled husk butter oysters recipe. Neat! Unusual loot, but neat! I'll take it. There's like a tiny little sliver of the map that we don't have uncovered here. And I also didn't really look up at that little nook here, so let's look at these two nooks before I leave the map. Furthermore, it looks like there isn't an exit nearby where you started the map, so you have to go through the middle and fight that bullet upon entering this region. So that's fun. Deep furrows mar the grass in the area, as if a huge plow has been put to work here. Yeah, that tracks.
All according to plan.
Yeah, this all makes sense. This all makes a lot of sense, actually.
Follow my lead.
Right here, my friend.
Alright, so what am I going to use to heal up Octavia? I could use my 4th level spells. I never really use controlled fireball. I just aim a normal fireball properly. I never used Dimension Door. You know what, let's... Oh, I can't convert Dimension Doors. That's fine. In that case, let's convert a Restoration. Do I dare convert the other one? Honestly, I have so many fireballs. Convert the fireball. Yeah, Octavia's back after 2 heals. We're good. We're good. My party was arranged incorrectly for that encounter. But, like, how do you know that you're going to get attacked by a land shark? You know? I guess by loading a save, but I didn't feel like doing that. So that's fun. We didn't encounter any other regions on the way over.
Respite?
Ah, there's someone on the road. Get ready. So it's not your usual random encounter. That means it's scripted.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
We're no longer buffed. People are still tired. Barbarians, and one named Norbert.
Focus on the goal.
This looks like a skill challenge here. Okay. A small but well-armed group moves across the flatlands. Tattoos, leather, and fur clothing, bone amulets at their belts. They are barbarians. Kelots, to be precise. Probably from neighboring Numeria, or maybe lands even further north. They stop when they see you, hands on their weapons, and frowns on their faces. Hey, the barbarian shouts towards Amiri. You're from the north, right? Which tribe? I'm by myself. Wait, isn't that the gal that the 6 bears kicked out? Because they were scared that if a woman touched a sword, their balls fall off. Haha, let's let bygones be bygones. I walk with him now. She points at you. Look at that woman. I think she needs help. Tristian whispers, pointing at one of the barbarians who looks to be quite ill. The barbarian examines you closely. So, you'll lead this group then. I'm Nober. We're from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lord's tribe. We're just minding our own business here, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble, and we're not after anyone. One of your people appears to be sick. Can I help? Sick barbarian. The woman steps forward, trying to control her heavy coughing. I'd be welcome. She starts coughing again, and spits out some blue phlegm on the ground. I got blue spit somewhere in the Barrens. I pay for healing in gold. I have never seen such an unusual disease. Okay. We can be neutral about it. We can be lawful about it. Okay. You know what? Let's make friends. Let's heal for free. No charge. No, none of that. We're not beggars. We're not out for their charity. The woman forces several coins into your hands. After you heal the woman's disease, she breathes in deeply, relishing the sensation. Ah, wow. Thank you. Those are nasty things, let me tell you. It won't let you take breath in or let gases out. Tristan sighs, relieved. Praise Sarenrae. His affliction responded to a regular magic. I would not have been surprised if such strange symptoms were resistant to common methods of curing. Though, had that been the case, I am certain you would be found a way to manage it. So you're from Numeria? You're pretty far from home. Not so far. The Tiger Lords travel around a lot, from the World Wound to Eobaria. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damned Fae from the Gnarl Marshes on a regular basis. Well, now we're here again. That's nomad life, you see. Never know when you'll find yourself tomorrow. Do you know anything about the situation of the Barnhold? Barnhold? Never heard of it. Whatever's going on there, we got nothing to do with it. What are you searching for? The Kellet frowns. No idea, really. Gulch just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins. He told us if it was what we were looking for. You ask me, we're just wasting our time out here. But Chieftain knows best. Who's Dugoth? An old cleric. He's seen a lot. He knows a lot. He seems like he's the only one who has had any idea what the hell we're looking for out here. Are you the only group of Numerians here? You're kidding. Of course not. Our main camp is over the hills here. If you're feeling gutsy, come pay us a visit. Have you found anything interesting in the area? I wish. We've been searching the area for days now. All we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men. No ancient ruin, no treasures, not a damn thing. Tell me about the Numeria. Ugh, I hate this question. Well, Numeria is a hard land made for hard people. Ages ago, stars rained from the sky and left a bunch of chunks of sky metal across the land. Some as small as your finger, others big as a mountain. Lots of the chunks just sit still and do nothing, or we mine them for adamantine. Others make monsters, or diseases, or radiation, and stuff like that. Technology. He spits out the last word, almost like a curse. You don't like technology? Why would I? Well, I know if it brings so much trouble on its own, but it also attracts villains from all over Avestan. Like flies to steam a pile of shit. Our technical alone. Ugh. Tell me about your tribe. We Tiger Lords are an ancient and glorious tribe, one of the strongest in all Numeria. We used to own half the stolen lands ourselves, but that was a long time ago. Back in the time of the ancient ingrate Armagh. But now, the spirit of Armagh's been reborn into a body of our new chieftain. You mark me. Words of our heroic deeds will spread across Golarion once again. Excellent. We could now be murder hobos and attack them. We're not going to do that. Safe travels. Why would we heal them and then attack them?
In due time.
That's just silly. It does look like there's lootables around. Oh boy, herbs! We acquire leaf. Move past them to the other side. Maybe there's more lootables. Oh boy, more leaf! Moss. Delicious. Oh boy, more! More random food. Wait, never mind. You can't eat that. That's a coin. Ancient Cyclopean coin. You would have a bad time if you ate that. Well, that was a good encounter. Am I going the right way, though?
Why don't we?
Yeah, it looks
set up
like-
camp?
It looks like I veered off to the south for some reason. So now that I ran into that, I'm going to make another quick save.
I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Okay,
When we
alright, now I'm going in the right direction. Everyone is tired. So we'll do that next time. You know what? Now is the time that I will make the save. So, we didn't really... I don't really feel like we accomplished a lot.
I need to catch my breath.
I guess we got the dead brother. I guess we found a random tunnel. Well, that person talked about walking through a tunnel of light, so that makes a lot more sense now. That means those witches are opening up gates to the first one. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think this is an important episode. We found some important stuff here. Wasn't really what we were looking for. We're definitely learning a lot more about these Tiger Lords, that's for sure. So thank you for joining me along this path, and maybe we'll walk this path together later in the future. Later, Pathfinders!